single?
Yes, just recently. You see, Madame Milford, she killed herself and her son, and she attempted to kill my daughter, Valentine.
I'm sorry for your loss, but what was the reason why she killed herself?
Well, she tried to kill most of my family because she wanted a better future for her son, Edward. And then I told her I knew who it was. I'm the public prosecutor, so I confronted her and I told her either she's going to jail or she's gonna have to do something about it. And I thought she was just gonna leave or kill herself. And she did kill herself. And Edward.
So how do you feel about sending the Count to jail?
I was ashamed, but then I thought, it's for the better good.
So if you could say anything to the Count, what would it be?
I'm ashamed at what he did, more than what I'm ashamed for what I did.
Well, thank you for being on my show. It was a pleasure having you. So next we have Mercedes, who is the Count's former lover. Mercedes? First of all, I'd like to thank you for coming. I know you've been through a lot.
Yeah, I mean, these last few years have been really tough, and everything's just fallen apart on me, and I never really thought that I would be here today after that happened.
So if Edmund was the love of your life, why did you marry Fernand?
Well, after Edmund was arrested, I got really lonely, and as I said, things were falling apart, and Fernand was there for me, so I kind of took advantage of that.
I understand you have a son. Do you know where he is and how he's doing?
Well, a few months ago, Albert was killed in action, so I've been dealing with that in the best way.
So after all of this, were you aware that Fernand had a huge part in the Count being sent into jail?
I didn't. It came as a big shock to me. I didn't really think he would betray Edmund like that.
So on a more lighthearted subject, how are you liking Paris?
Paris is beautiful. The buildings are gorgeous. The food is to die for. And the clothes are fabulous. The stress is nice.
Thank you for joining us, Mercedes.
It was a pleasure to be here.
So before we go, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Coca-Cola, for providing us with drinks. Next, I'd like to welcome on Haiti, the Count's current wife. Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
I'm sorry you've had a rough past.
When you start out your life living like you have everything, living as a princess, you never think something bad is going to happen to you until it does. After my father was betrayed by Ferdinand, it was really hard seeing me and my mom in that position, you know. My father gone and me and my mother sold into slavery. After her passing, it was so hard for me to take care of myself, not knowing how to do anything on my own. Living without her, I never really fully appreciated her until she was gone. So it was rough after the Count bought me, but I learned to love her, and I think that's the most important part.
How are you liking your lifestyle now?
Back to usual. I mean, I feel like a princess again, and you know, losing so much, gaining a lot it's good, it's comforting.
So do you think that you having a rough past and the Count having a rough past makes your relationship so much better?
It really does help with a certain compatibility between us. You know, we both understand what it's like through to gain a lot and lose a lot. Some of his decisions I don't agree on. I think they could have been handled a lot differently. But I think the most important part is to win.
Well, it was nice getting to meet you, Haiti, and I wish you and the Count nothing but best wishes.
Thank you so much. It was good being here.
Quand il me prend dans ses bras, qu'il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, ça l'homme fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens dans moi mon cœur qui bat. Des nuits d'amour à plus finir, un grand bonheur qui prend sa place. Des ennuis, des chagrins s'effacent, heureux, heureux, à en mourir. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas.
I'm here in the Count's private quarters, and we also have a visitor. Their first guest is Valentine. So Valentine, why did you fake your death?
I was trying to protect myself from Madame Villefort because she didn't agree with the engagement.
So what makes Maximilian special from other boys?
He's cute and he has a great personality and he's very loving.
How do you feel now that you and Max are together?
Well, it's better than just being engaged, and we have 4 kids now and a really big house, and we go on so many different trips together, and it's just a cute little lovey-dovey relationship, and I hope we can grow old together.
All right, thank you. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
And now for the man of the hour, the Count of Monte Cristo.
Hello, it's great to be here.
Thank you for coming. So Count, how is it like being sent to prison? What is it like in there?
So, the whole thing about me going to prison, I didn't know what was going on at first, and Vilford, he promised me that he was going to come through for me, and that he was going to help me, and that I wasn't going to prison. But after I realized that he didn't come through for me, I don't know. I was really upset about that. So actually being in prison, it was very sad and very depressing, and just all you had to do all day was stare at the walls, and it was very dark, no sunlight. And I remember I just got so much low. It was such a low point, and I wanted to kill myself, so I just stopped eating, and I don't know, I felt like no one was there for me, and I just felt betrayed by all my friends, and I felt like there was no hope for me to move on, and I don't know how I survived.
Wow, that was very touching. I'm so sorry you had to go through all that. What is it like being stabbed in the back by Vilford and Fernand, 2 people you trusted very much?
Well, they were both people that I could trust, and I didn't know that Ferdinand had something out for me. I was really in love with Mercedes, and I guess that he was jealous, so he thought it okay to get rid of me. And Vilford helped him come through with that plan, and both of them are they're dead to me, and I really feel vengeance towards them, and I'm gonna take it.
So after going all of what you've been through and you end up with all this treasure, what is it like being able to buy whatever you want, whenever you want?
Well, I do admit that I have been spending recklessly, but I have done some spending for good causes. I've helped a man regain his will to live by saving his business, and well, basically, with all the riches, I try to do good, but also I feel like I'm pretty much entitled to it because I was not supposed to live through that experience.
Of course. Now the question that we all want to know. How are you in Haiti?
Oh, Haiti, my beloved. Well, see, here, let me put it like this. She is like a flower, and I am her base, supporting her and loving her. And it's just so great. We both just love at first sight. That's all I have to say, love at first sight.
Well, Count, you've really topped the night off. Thank you for inviting us into your home and making us feel welcomed.
Yes. It was a pleasure.
Well, that's the show. Thank you for watching. Join us next time.
Try it, do it again, because it's cut off, okay.
Because it's so small.
Did you see how Perky tried to drink it? No, what the hell are you the chief of? Don't ask me.
Put it like this. She is like a flower, and I am her base, supporting her and loving her.
It's a certain. Sorry.
It's
Stro Ciego Misata. Gdzie?
What?
And since I'm the chief of, I don't know what I'm the chief of.